Kanye did not come last night, but don't worry, he's not fully finished and cleaned up because Ye is still planning to drop music on this new Music Friday, one of the pieces of music being the entirety of Donda 2 with a track list and everything. So let's dive into all of that and talk about it. Also, if you're new here or have been watching the videos but are not subscribed, leave a like and subscribe. It helps make these videos possible, and we're getting closer and closer to 50k by the day. I'm also needing some suggestions for a challenge to do at 50k on live, so leave some of those down below as well. Thank you so much, and let's get into the video and talk about all of this news because there is a lot of it. So first, let's talk about yesterday, because Kanye announced the album and said that it was going to be dropping on Friday, which if you're watching this on the day of upload is today. And don't waste your breath or your energy getting excited and checking Spotify or Apple Music. Surprise, surprise, Ye did not drop the album. Who could have seen that coming? World War III or Cuck or whatever you want to call it did not drop, which is honestly probably for the better that it didn't drop, but the focus has now completely shifted and it looks like World War III, I'm not calling it Cuck, has been pushed to the side for Donda 2. Hey, I mean, if Donda 2 dropping on streaming is what pushes all of this doo-doo ass cheeks music to the side, it's really two birds with one stone, especially from what we've been hearing, because Donda 2 sounds great. Granted, it is the version from like 3 years ago, just with some mixing updates, but hey, I'm a glass half full type of person. I look at it in a different light. Hey, we're getting Donda 2. And also, Kanye is saying that Donda 2 could drop as soon as today. Absolute insanity. We'll talk about that a little bit more and how they plan to drop all of this a little later in the video. Now, with all of this, like I said before, we did get a leaked track list for Donda 2 from Digital Nas's computer while they were streaming everything. Here is a look at that. And there are some things that are sticking out to me as red flags here. So let's talk about it a little. So I can tell you straight up, this is not the real track list. It can't be because of a few things. The first thing is literally the first track, which is True Love with X. That song is already released, so that is red flag number one. Another thing we should be concerned about with all of this Donda 2 stuff is that this album is filled with features, and we know how Ye feels about a lot of other rappers, specifically the ones on this album and track list. Stuff like Pablo features Travis Scott, and Happy of course features Future. Even songs that they have been previewing like We Did It Kid feature Baby Keem, which I don't think would ever be allowed to be on a project with Kanye right now, which Digital Nas did give us a new little preview of We Did It Kid featuring Baby Keem, and I can't play it in the video because of copyright, so that will be in my Discord, link in the description. But yeah, no, it really sounds amazing. But I don't know, this whole Donda 2 thing does seem a little fishy to me. It seems like hype promo. And what I mean by hype promo is exactly what it sounds like. They're just saying this to get everyone hyped up and excited to go and announce some other project. And Digital Nas has worked on a lot of the Donda 2 stuff. Like, no wonder he wants it to release. He doesn't have a lot of other credits on Ye songs, or at least like really good Ye songs. Kind of like what Cardi has been doing with his album Baby Boy, or even I Am Music, to be honest, where they milk the hype until it's literally run dry. I really do want it to come out, but I really don't know if it will. We truly have zero idea. Kanye does seem like he does actually want to drop it though. Here's a clip of what he had to say and about him trying to drop this album ASAP.
Realest human since Jesus. Drop Donda 2. They love saying Donda 2.
When can we drop Donda 2?
Right now.
How do we do that?
Hit up 2 Laws. We can drop it right.
Turn it up and make sure we got it.
Yeah, y'all want to hear Donda 2?
Let's put it up.
I swear, this clip is so funny because the way the camera pans to both Ye and Digital Nas, it's like Dumb and Dumber, dude. Like Kanye saying, like, how do we drop it? Bro, you are the artist. Did you like forget your password or something? But yeah, that clip pretty much sums up what all of the streams have been like. And Digital Nas has said that he is going to stop streaming because of snipers, but that does not stop Ye. He has actually made another Twitch, but it literally got banned within 10 minutes. I'm pretty sure I know why it got banned.
Choirs on motherfucking Crush is like two niggas thinking they Ye in the studio talk about what would Ye do without calling Ye. Call Ye, nigga. Cardi, call me, nigga. I wouldn't have did that. Them niggas, matter of fact, Cardi stole my producers, bro. Stole OG Volta. Yeah, nigga stole the skinhead swag. Where the swastika, nigga? Where's the swastika, nigga? Hell Hitler, nigga. We talking about the skinhead shit. Niggas go all the way with it, nigga.
I really don't know why they don't just go to Kick or something. They wouldn't have any of these problems. But yeah, definitely an interesting 10-minute streaming arc on Yeezy streaming. And there has been other info that has been revealed on stream as well. And not just about Donda 2. We do have some more info about the album that was actually supposed to drop today, World War III. And it is about the track list, and it's really just a few songs being added. And all I'm gonna say is brace yourself. So added on to the World War III track list is White Chicks, Gas Chamber, Uncle, World War III Remix, Red Hood, Diddy Free, and Took My Kids. Yeah, maybe it was a miracle that Kanye did not end up dropping last night. There's literally only one song that sounds appealing here, and it's unironically White Chicks. We haven't heard any snippets from any of those yet, but honestly, bro, keep these in the vault. Just don't drop them. You know, I'll be reading your guys' comments, telling me my opinions, just go with the crowd. Yeah, sorry, bro, I don't want a song called Diddy Free and Gas Chamber. Sorry, I agree with the majority on this one. But yeah, surprisingly, even though that album was supposed to drop today, that is mostly the only info that we got from the streams on it. And I'd assume since we got Cousin on streaming on Kanye's alternate Spotify account titled Ye, that we would also get this album on that account as well, especially now since Cousin is said to be on that World War III track list. And I've had so many thoughts about this alternative Spotify profile that Ye has right now, and it does really reveal a lot of stuff about this era, which I think to be true. In the past, Kanye has had his Kanye West profile, obviously, which is like much bigger, and he would release troll music here and there. Like we got Lift Yourself, Nah Nah Nah. There has been some crazy songs released on that profile, but even during his biggest crash outs during these time periods, there was never anything this crazy uploaded. So like I really truly do think that this Spotify page is only here so he can upload these troll songs and albums and not have it be on his main page, kind of wrecking everything. That's why this whole Donda 2 thing is so confusing to me, because this album is definitely good enough to go on his main profile, but something like World War III, like it obviously doesn't even hold anything to his older albums. And if we're being real, it makes Vultures 3 look like a masterpiece. Something like that needs to be uploaded on Ye. This way Ye does not have to scrap it and just have it be like a fan joke that not everyone knows about it. He will get more attention by releasing it in some way. That's just the truth. So that's probably why he made this extra Spotify account. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say, but I really do think that this is the case here. And when it comes to something like Bully, which is the real album, none of the gimmick stuff that he's been doing, just great music, that's something that goes on his main profile. It would honestly be a shame if it ended up being a really good project and it landed on this alternative profile. And speaking of Bully, there are a few things that I want to talk about this album, because what the fuck happened to it? It's been weeks since we've even heard about Bully, and we have no idea about anything about it. It's supposed to release in June, and honestly, because of us hearing nothing, I'm starting to think that is not happening, and this album might be scrapped. Even the listening party got changed from a Bully LP to just Ye Live on the website where they are selling tickets. Did this album get scrapped? What's happening with it? We'll really just have to wait and see what Ye ends up doing, because the release date is in 2 months. Maybe they're not talking about it because the focus is really on Donda 2 and World War III, and those aren't like gimmick albums. But Bully was low-key shaping out to be pretty generational, and there were some really good songs on there, even though they were unfinished when we last heard them and filled with mumble and AI. Kanye did say that he was going to fix all of that at some point because he doesn't like AI anymore. So where are they at, Ye? I know there was a lot of sample clearance issues, but it's not like Ye cares about that anyway. But out of all of these things, the LP is what makes me the most nervous, considering it is only around 2 weeks away from the release of that album and about a month away from today. So it not being all themed around Bully makes me really nervous. Maybe there's something completely different, maybe a title change, who knows? Like I spoke about in my last video, Ye has been hyping it up, so maybe it's something else, and we will all, in his words, shut the fuck up once again we see it happen in Korea. Comment your opinions on everything, the album, Donda 2, Bully. I asked what you guys had for dinner last video. Tell me what you had for lunch yesterday. I don't care, I'm reading every single comment. Like and subscribe for more rap content, and if you enjoyed the video, like I said, 50K on the way. Comment your ideas for things we can do for 50K. Along with that, join my Discord and follow my Twitter. Those links are all in the description, and an amazing OTN community there. Thanks so much for watching, and on that note,